mean, they say everything old is new again, and that's the case for skincare. But I've not heard this before. And beef fat is the latest TikTok.
Good old-fashioned.
Good old. Remember your mum and dad used to rub beef fat in your skin and send you off to school? Well, that's back.
Right before they washed your mouth out with soap. But
What is
how
going
exactly
on?
does it work, and is it safe to use? So here to break it all down for us is Professor Deshan. Dr. Deshan, great to see you,
Thanks
as always. Professor, I would imagine putting oil on the skin would lead to some more oil production. Is that an issue?
Yeah, for sure. So whenever you put anything really heavy or greasy on your skin, the risk is that you then block your pores, and then that can lead to things like pimples and breakouts.
Okay.
Also, we're not potatoes. And I think that while it's good to roast this sort of stuff, I don't
we don't want to have
understand.
crispy skin.
But what they're saying, though, on the TikTok, the generation, they're saying it like could help with eczema, other things like that. Is there any validity to that in science?
So, as you said, it's coming from beef fat and sheep fat, and that contains a lot of vitamins, a lot of things like triglycerides, and it's like a natural product, right? So I can understand the appeal, but I guess the thing is, with conditions like eczema, there's no cure.
No.
It's something that's always going to be inside you. It's something which comes and goes. So to say that beef fat could cure eczema, I don't think there's a lot of evidence behind that at all.
Okay, so talk us through the negatives of using beef fat on the skin.
So we already spoke about, anything really heavy on your skin, not necessarily beef fat, but even makeup, sunscreen, that can block your pores and lead to things like pimples. I guess another important thing is whenever you put food products on your skin, there's always a small chance of developing an allergy. So that's how food allergies come. Your body's immune system, the skin sort of recognizes things that it comes into contact with as a threat, as a germ, and learns to attack it. So then when it gets exposed to the same thing in the gut, it says, hey, I remember this germ that's trying to attack my, and you get bad reactions to it.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Also, the smell of beef when you walk into a room
100%.
is really unappealing for a while.
not the most fragrant thing.
And
No.
dogs walking around the neighbourhood following you. What
Not
about...
ideal.
Yeah, not ideal. They don't put that on TikTok. What about these social media influencers and these sort of trends now? In all seriousness, though, are they going... When we get to, like, putting beef fat on the skin, I'm like, guys, literally, no pun intended, this is cooked. How do you guys feel about that in your industry?
So I guess if you've had a good experience with something, you want to be sharing that with other people, and you want other people to perhaps get the same benefit as you. But I think as a doctor, one of the things that's really important to me is that you want to make sure that whatever you're promoting is safe and effective, and also not just a coincidence. So you want something that's tried and true, tested in hundreds of people in sort of a rigorous scientific setting before you can advocate for something.
So if you want to improve your complexion without beef fat, what are some other products that you would recommend?
So in the morning, sunscreen's really important. Things like vitamin C can be helpful. And then at night, things in the vitamin A family, alpha hydroxy acids, all of those things can help with evening out your complexion if that's the goal. But if you have any questions about your skin health or disease, see a specialist dermatologist or a GP.
Or a butcher.
Yeah, always.
I mean, we're just diversifying everything here.
Yeah, it's cheap. Get some of those mini Frankfurts on the way out. They're delicious.
Just get those on your...
Thank you, Deshan.
Thanks for having me.
We'll see you soon.
All right, just head on to Action.